guys, welcome back to Sadé Magazine's channel. I am Davina, the founder and creative director.
And I'm Sadé, the editor-in-chief.
And welcome. It's been a while since we've been on here, and I think this is our first wrap-up.
Yeah,
book
it is
wrap-up.
our first.
Yeah, so we wanted to do a big book wrap-up for 2022. All of the books that we have received and read and reviewed in our magazines, but we really wanted to do like a video of it. So here we are. But before we begin, I wanted to say thank you so much for all your support with our magazine. We are now on our 10th issue, the travel issue, and we're just really happy and pleased that everybody loves it, and we're just so much love and support that we just wanted to say thank you. For our 2022 book wrap up, we're going to have quite a few parts. So the first part will be picture books that we really enjoyed, writers and illustrators that we've actually interviewed as well,
featured in the
magazine as well. Yeah, so our very first one we'll be talking about is Friends of Sadé magazine, and there's quite a few Friends of Sadé magazine in this collection.
Yeah.
It's by Dapo Adiola
And a foreword by Patrice Lawrence.
So yeah, it's joyful story celebrating Black voices, and there is a glorious collection of different stories and poems by Black writers and artists from across the world. So that is absolutely amazing. There's so many people in here. We can name Dapo Adiola himself. There's Hannah Lee. There is Nathan Ryan.
There's Shauna Jackson.
There's so many, and it's just beautiful. So there's some like beautiful illustrations in here and stories, and we just want to show you an example of one.
So this page is Ancestral Voices by Trish Cookie and Rahana Daria,
who illustrated it, and it's just like beautiful. I just love that there's a variety of writers and illustrators in one book, which is quite nice, and especially if you are an avid reader and you find out that your favorite, I'm sure, author or illustrators in here. I just think it's a lovely collaboration, and it's definitely really good. So we really enjoyed reading this one, and we still are reading this one actually. So yeah. The next one
is Lowriders to the Rescue, and this is by Cathy Camper, but also illustrated by Raul III.
Really cool.
It's quite like a vintage book. It reminds me of a colouring book, because like the paper and the stencils and all the different colours. So for example, it's like a comic spread.
Yeah, so it's a comic book, isn't it? And there's like different languages in there that we found out as well.
Yeah, so in this book there's quite a lot of languages which have translations in it. So for example, like this spread, it has lots of Spanish, French and Arabic translations, and I think that's very it's very diverse and it's very nice. It's something that people who are from those countries or speak those languages can relate to, because their language is in this book.
Yeah, and he's really cool, Raul. He's really cool, and the illustrations, as Sadé said, they're really lovely, really different as well. So that's a good one. My next cute book, so cute, is I Love My Beautiful Hair by
Elissa Wentt.
We actually featured Elissa in our 9th issue, our fashion edition, and she's the featured artist, and she talks about her journey. So you could get a copy and listen. Yeah, check that out. So beautiful book. It's all about loving your natural hair
and who you are.
Yeah.
And how like hair defines you in different ways. I like the color palette. It's very cutesy and simple, but the meaning has a very good meaning to it, and it shows the different hairstyles that she encounters while she's in the hairdressers with her mom and grandmother.
Yeah,
I especially like this one. No, because it shows the setup. She's having a protective hairstyle, which is braids with beads. She calls it cane rose or sister locks, and it's just showing how she's connected with her hair. She's choosing her favourite colours from the box and adding it to her hair.
So cute.
There's a lot of personal touches too.
I think so. And even though this is for like our younger readers, it's still quite cute. Like, I feel like anyone can read it. It's so beautiful. With all the different hairstyles as well. I'm sure I've had quite a few hairstyles in here. Then we go on to our next one, which is Black Girl Rising.
By Brian Barnes and illustrated by Tatyana.
Beautiful. Brian, we actually interviewed her for our art issue, which was really lovely. And this was her recent book. Beautiful. It's just about being a beautiful black girl.
In the city.
Yeah, loving yourself. Yeah, loving yourself. Making sure you know what's surrounding you. Joy. It's really beautiful. The illustrations again are just stunning. Like, this one's really nice. Really stunning.
And each of the pages and each of the illustrations are quite symbolic, because as you can see here, it looks like they're all protesting. I like the like poetry and the structure of the sentence. So for example, you're the song of swallows, lifting sun as they sing, breaking light with their beaks, breaking sky with their wings. So it's quite a heavy-handed book, but it's actually very beautiful.
Yeah, really lovely. So we really enjoyed that one. And then we have our next one. There's so many. It's amazing. We have The Upside Down Hat by...
It's written by Stephen Barr and illustrated by Gracie Zhang.
And I love this quote at the back. When you lose everything you have, hold on to your hat. Beautiful story. Really short and sweet, but very magical. We really enjoyed this one, especially good for younger readers as well. Really nice. So yeah.
And the next one is John AGARD'S Windrush Child. So this is written by John AGARD, but also illustrated by Sophie Bass. This book is very colourful, as you can see. You're stepping into the history of bringing your Caribbean eye to another horizon. So as you can tell from the blurb, it's just describing the Windrush journey from a perspective of a young boy, John AGARD, and it just shows what he's been through during the Windrush and how it's different between the Caribbean and England.
Yeah, definitely. And Sophie has literally brought this story to life. Her illustrations are amazing, really bold and colourful. We actually featured Sophie in our film issue, and she's a featured artist, and she talks about her journey as well. We just love like the featured artists section in our magazine. We just love that we get these books, but we actually get to speak to the authors and illustrators, and that's what makes Sadé magazine so special. So it's really nice that we get to follow that journey through, and we really enjoy that. But this book is absolutely awesome. We love anything about the Windrush story. I mean the fishes in the sea, beautiful, and like the ship, and it just really brings it to life. Definitely recommend this one. It's beautiful.
The next book we have is Don't Ask the Dragon. So this is written by Sissay, but also illustrated by Greg Stobbs.
Really cool. Very adventurous. As it says here, it's like a story about a little boy called Elam, and it's his birthday. Where can he go to celebrate? And then he encounters all these beautiful
mystical creatures and animals. And the last one is the dragon.
And again, beautiful, cute little boy in his little red t-shirt. And then you've got like an example here, like with a spread of like just the adventures that he goes on.
It's very vibrant and colourful. With the different textures and also palettes too.
Yeah, definitely. Really good one. Oh, here's a good one.
The next one we have is The Missing Piece by Jordan Stevens and Beth, and illustrated by Beth Suzanna.
Yeah, and we had both of them in our issue. our fashion issue. And I mean, this is so beautiful. A grandma's love. I mean, it's just magical, isn't it? So this story was really lovely. Really got to speak to Jordan and Beth and just hear their background. It was a really nice interview, and just hear their background about their grandparents and their magical experience they had growing up. It's all about Sunny, who loves jigsaws, and just her trying to find that friendship along the way. Beautiful. And Beth actually tells us how she creates her drawings. I just really love that. Again, really like, it's like a chalk kind of cutout effect. Beautiful colours. Those are the houses. But yeah, books are so vibrant. I just love picture books. Yeah. They're just the best.
They tell a different story in the illustration.
Yeah, and I feel like it's for everyone. I feel like it's not just for the younger readers. I feel like anyone can read it any age, from 0 to 100. I just feel like it's just so beautiful. So yeah. Then we got a really lovely one. It's really special, and I just thought I would leave it to last. But it fell from the sky, and it's by the Fan Brothers. Beautiful black and white illustration. The details are just amazing. And then you've got this lovely vibrant like marble. I just love that the story is about this marble, but they don't know what it is. And they're so fascinated by it. I just love that we know that it's a marble, but in the story they don't.
It's like a contrast between like monochrome and colour, so it's quite unusual, but it's also quite intriguing too.
Yeah, and there they are having a conference about the marble, and just look at that spider and his big top hat. I mean, it's just so like dramatic and like theatrical. It's really lovely,
but also in a very good way too, because the texture and the choice of imprint really immerses itself to the reader.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, so that was our selection of our picture books that we really enjoyed. There's so many more, but these are the ones that we wanted to tell you guys about because they're featured in our magazine. We've had a chance to talk to them, the writers and the illustrators. But stay tuned for part 2, where we'll be talking about middle grade, which is really exciting. Till then, bye.
Bye.